You know those people that run the red lights, almost get in an accident, they come roaring through the intersection because they're in a hurry and they cut you off in traffic, and maybe you're one of those people because you're always in a hurry, right? Everybody's in a hurry. You look around you and the whole world is in a hurry. I lived in LA. That's one of the reasons I left LA, because it was driving me crazy. Everybody was in such a hurry. And the thing that I noticed the most is most of those people that are in a hurry, like the world's full of people in a hurry, but nobody's getting anywhere. Nobody's getting anywhere despite the fact that they're trying double as hard, twice as fast. That's not the answer. Yeah, true, life is short. It's got like a little amount of time. You got a lot to do and all that. But I don't know if you've noticed or not that when you take your time and do things right, you don't have to do it again. And usually when you do it again, it costs more, it takes more time, takes 3 times more time and more money than when you have to redo something. If you get in an accident because you ran a red light, not only could you die or hurt other people or kill other people and get your insurance rates way up, there goes your hour or 2 or 3 anyway that you were trying to save. It's just not worth it. It's all about investments. It's all about investing in quality stuff in your life. And by quality, I don't mean expensive things. I mean the highest quality of life that you can invest in is doing everything right that you do anyway. In other words, eat the right foods, take your time, be patient, be calm, don't rush anything. And if you're late by a minute or 2, it's not going to end the world. Do it right, because you will always end up thanking yourself and everybody around you for doing it right in the first place. Rushing is not the answer. LA is so full of people that are always in a hurry, always cutting people off, and it's like dog eat dog, it's me or you. And those people are so frustrated because they're not getting anywhere in life. They're this close, but they're not getting it. And the world is full of people that are frustrated, and they try harder, they cut people off more, they run more red lights, they go harder and harder and faster, and it just makes things worse. That is not the answer. The answer is usually to calm down, slow down, get rid of the distracting stuff, and just feel the peace in your life. And the answers will come to you. And usually something that is a lot simpler, cheaper, and more elegant will come to you. Once you're in a moment of quietness, the answers of how to do it simpler and easier will come to you. Otherwise, if you're uptight and you're always tense and in a hurry, all you can think of is the ways to do things in a tense, hurried, uptight, expensive way. The answer to anything is usually to simplify something. That's usually the best way to do something, is to find a simpler way to do it. But to get in the frame of mind to think up that simpler thing, you have to be in a simpler state yourself, because everything outside you is reflected by the way you are. So the more tense you are, the more uptight you are, the more in a hurry you are, the more your life is just going to speed by. Before you know it, it's over, and then you never got anywhere. Because you're always in a hurry. You can't stop to focus and think about how you could do it simpler, how you could do it more elegantly with less effort. Usually the simpler stuff is actually more quality stuff anyway. Anything that's hurried is usually a rushed job, and it sucks and it falls apart, and it's just not as good of a quality. Craftsmanship, whatever happened to craftsmanship, right? That's where people took their time and did it right. And those are the people that usually end up becoming in high demand. The people that do a rushed job, they're not in high demand. I mean, maybe for a little while, but then ultimately everybody ends up paying the price for the rush job. So don't be one of those people that's running the red lights. Don't be one of these people that's always in a hurry. Don't be one of these people that's uptight all the time because you think you have to be in a hurry. You don't. Yes, we all have a lot of things to do. Yes, we have a million things to do, and we all wish we had a 48-hour day. Me too. But there are ways to do things simpler and to simplify your life and to find easier ways to do things. But that's not going to come to you until you actually take a moment and settle down and let that come to you. That's an investment. The investment of taking a little bit of time in order to get twice as far or 10 times further in life. I know it's hard when you're fighting a battle. The last thing you're thinking of doing is stopping and resting. But that's the best thing you can do, is to actually let things clear a little bit, and then the answer will come to you. You need to have peace in your life in order to really make progress. Keep that in mind. for everything in every moment of your life, okay? Just find some peace. The rush just isn't worth it. I'll see you in the next video.